It's time now for the latest in local news in the news. State election officials on Thursday stated that the hand count of the nearly 5 million ballots cast in Georgia's presidential race must start in every county by Friday morning and finish by Wednesday at midnight. It gets underway here in Wayne County at 9 a.m. Recount aims to verify election results reported so far in Georgia, where 16 electoral votes are at stake. As of Thursday morning, Joe Biden held a 14,000 vote lead over President Trump. Election workers across the state are expected to work through the weekend to finish the labor-intensive task before the deadline. Here in Wayne County, again, that process begins this morning. They're going to do it at the county commissioner's meeting room. Hope to finish by Monday. Probate Judge Tammy Thornton says the process will take place, again, at the county commissioner's meeting room, and representatives of both the local Democratic Party and the Republican Party will be on hand to oversee the process. Public's allowed to observe but are not prohibited to comment and must wear a mask. Democratic Party representatives are Beverly Lee Party and John and Karen Swingle. The Republican representatives are John Stanton, Ralph Trapnell, Tanya Anderson, and Cindy Otto. Once again, that's taking place today and taking place all across the country or all across the state in every county. The deadline to have it completed is by Wednesday at midnight. Again, takes place beginning this morning at 9 a.m. at the county commissioner's meeting room. On Tuesday, the Wayne County School System will conduct a groundbreaking ceremony at 4:30 p.m. for the Helen Willis Fluker Track Complex. The event rescheduled due to the bad weather this week. Several speakers on the program, including Assistant Superintendent Amy Denny, High School Principal Dr. Brett McDaniel. Invocation will be given by Board Chairman Nick Ellis. Ken Cribb, the athletic director, will recognize the special guest. Board member Sharon Daniel will give the address, and Superintendent Jay Brinson will give the closing remarks. Then the groundbreaking ceremony will take place. If attending next week, they do ask that you wear a mask, and social distancing will be enforced. And the ceremony is set for next Tuesday, November 17th at 4:30 p.m. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. It was a busy day in Glenn County as that bond hearing for father and son Gregory and Travis McMichael was underway and will resume once again today after the judge Timothy Walmsley called for recess yesterday afternoon around 5:30 p.m. Both men remain in jail charged with murder and the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery, who was shot and killed back in February while jogging in a Brunswick neighborhood. Third suspect, William Rowdy Bryan, also remains in jail charged with murder, but he is not part of this bond hearing taking place this week in Glenn County. Prosecutor Jesse Evans is asking that bond be denied. The defense is arguing that their clients are not a flight risk and should be entitled to a bond. Defense attorneys for both McMichaels have denied any racist motives in the shooting, but prosecutors have provided evidence of racist comments by the McMichaels posted on Facebook. Ahmaud Arbery's mother is at the hearing. She believes that bond should be denied. She claims that McMichaels are dangerous, and she says that neither have shown any remorse for their actions on that fateful day. And the judge makes the final decision. That decision is expected sometime this afternoon, as attorneys will wind up their arguments and calling witnesses to stand during this bond hearing. Attorney Jason Sheffield, who represents Travis McMichael, says that the state pursues racial bias claims. The defense will seek to introduce evidence related to Arbery's run-ins with law enforcement. Sheffield says there's substantial evidence on that particular day that Arbery was not a jogger, but was there for other purposes. Judge ruled Thursday against the defense's motion to bring Arbery's character into this bond hearing, saying that Arbery's character was inadmissible. Meanwhile, prosecutors continue to keep race front and center, entering into evidence racial text messages on Facebook by the McMichaels that led up to the shooting. Lead prosecutor Jesse Evans says that there's a narrative out there that this is not about race and that these men are not racist. Evans says that's simply not true. Again, more fireworks expected today, but the judge expected to rule today on the motion for bond. Greg McMichael's wife testified Thursday. She says her husband's never been convicted of a crime and as a veteran has served his community for 3 decades. She says he's simply devoted to their 3-year-old son and that he poses no flight risk. Thursday's hearing concluded with a victim impact statement from Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper Jones, and she says these men are as dangerous today as they were on that day that they shot her son, and she asked that the judge deny bond in the case. And the hearing resumes this morning at 9 a.m. and again it concludes sometime today, and again the judge expects to make a ruling sometime today on that bond, on that motion for a bond. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce hoping to provide a Christmas parade set for Saturday, December 5th from 7 to 9 p.m. with the theme Making Spirits Bright, but they need entries in the parade. In order to have a parade, if interested, please call the Chamber today at 427-2028. Again, they'll make a decision by Monday afternoon, November 16th, when they'll have to make a final decision whether they can move forward with the parade. It's a reverse parade where residents will drive by and view the entry station on Durance Road near the high school. Once again, the chamber hoping that enough interest is there to have a parade, but so far not enough entries to make that final call. So again, if you're interested in putting entry into the parade, call the chamber today at 427-2028. Entry fee is $35. Finally, the Wayne County Democratic Party is going to meet Tuesday, November 17th at 6:30 p.m. at Kingdom Builders Church, located at 1365 West Orange Street, the old Wayne County High School lunchroom. At this meeting, they'll be holding a caucus to elect precinct committeemen from Districts 1, 2, and part of District 3. Party officers for 2021 and 2022 will be selected as well. Finally, plans for the upcoming election on January 5th will be discussed. Again, all local Democrats are invited. Again, if you have any questions, call 294-5482. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.